Alright, guys, part 502 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. We're going to be talking to the robot curse. I'm having a lot of fun because this Toadal is still acting extremely friendly to me. He glances at me, feeling you hug his metal chest as he held you close, protective of you until the end. He glared at the man once more, still angry he would even say something like that after everything you and him went through. Oh. The man then says in a demanding tone, "Listen to me. I command you to put him down. Drop him. Hurt him. I don't care." Oh, frick that. No, 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 don't. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. Oh, heck. Oh, heck, no. He glared at the man, the robot tail growling, trying to fight the commands. You hug him, and the man ordering that he hurt you. Never. Please don't, buddy. Please don't, buddy. He's not your trainer. You will really hurt me if you drop me. Poor Roboto was trying not to drop you. He fought back hard, trying not to listen to his stupid commands. He could even feel the command messing with his circuits as he was forced to obey. He was trying so hard not to listen to the man's orders. You pleaded to let him drop. Please, don't. It's me. He was fighting back. He was shaking as it messed with his circuits. I can't fight the command. It was too hard for him to fight. The command was feeling the pain and fighting internally as the man forced his way into his mind, forced his mind control into him to drop me. He struggled, shaking harder as the man messed with his robotic mind. You could see the tears come out of his robotic eyes. The struggle was not to drop you and hurt you. Alright, that's it. I'm not risking this. Lugia, I need help, please. He struggled so hard even though he was scared of hurting me, but the man's command was messing with him too much. He shut his robotic eyes as the man continued his mind control, forcing him to listen. I I can't stop this. Rugia, please. I need help, quickly. Please show up. Please show up. He shut his eyes tight with fighting the command that he couldn't get rid of. He was feeling himself lose control. I don't want to drop you. Alright, now. Lugia, hearing my call, came as quick as he could. Oh my gosh. Dude. The robot Toto felt so bad and hated his feeling. He tried to fight it so hard, yet the man's command was too hard. He heard Lugia approaching. Lugia, he's in my head. Oh, no. Where is he, though? He used the robot on to try to point where he was, but could barely do that as he was forced to drop me. However, he was still fighting his hardest. He knew Lugia would hurt this man for sure. He did mess with his mind after all, which hissed the man off even more. Lugia flies up right next to me. And somehow knew what the issue was. I heard him say, "Get on my back." Is he really about to let him on? What? He saw Lugia knowing exactly the issue. He looked at Lugia in hope and even told you to get on his back instead. He struggled to drop me. The robot Toto was shaking so hard as the man kept trying to make him. He's fighting so hard that he couldn't. He only was barely able to not drop you. Tried hard to keep his metal claws from dropping you until he couldn't fight the command anymore. Luckily, before I hit the ground, Lugia caught me. Thank gosh. Lugia was quick to save me before I hit the ground. The robots are now free from the mind control as the man kept yelling at. Dang it, stupid mind control for free? His robot guys were teary and he knew Lugia was helping. Lugia, please put me on the ground. Lugia? Question mark. I need you to help me deal with that man. Lugia nodded. The man was still screaming and commanding Totodile, who stood there. But Totodile was ashamed. Eventually, Lugia flew to the ground while you were still held in his arms. Huh? Robot Totodile could only watch from a distance as he watched, still feeling terrible for what he almost did. The man, seeing the Lugia, just started looking terrified. Oh my gosh. The man was clearly terrified. He was even trying to back away from him, but he tried to act strong as he could to mask his fear. Stay away from me with that thing! Lugia, please use psychic on him. The robot's head snapped as he heard you tell Lugia to use psychic on him. He wanted to see the man getting hurt for forcing him into doing such a thing. Lugia did as you said, though. Use psychic to harm him. The man felt pain and was pushed around by the psychic type. Lugia, please put me on the ground and take this man far away. Lugia put me on the ground as he was told to harm the man. Lugia quickly took the man as talons and was in the air. You could see he was furious and the robot followed. He's leaving with him, but who knows what he will do. Wait, he's leaving with him, but who knows what he will do. Maybe throw him to a wild herd of toros. Oh, that would be hilarious, actually. I don't care what happens to that idiot. Who felt more awful and scared? I can't believe the control worked. He looked down, his robotic eyes still watering before shutting them again. He felt terrible. He couldn't get the command out of his mind that he was forced to drop you. He couldn't believe it worked, but felt so guilty even if the man was a monster. I could have done it, but I didn't, thanks to Lugia stopping me. I don't know why it worked either. Period. Maybe because he had something to do with giving you the potion to begin with, so you had to listen to him. He thought you had a point about it. He couldn't explain the sudden mind control, but you probably was right with the potion. The only good thing was that his robotic body wasn't so stiff anymore. At least I'm not like this stiff mess anymore. You're right about the potion. I don't know if it's programmed into your robotic body, but if it is, I have an idea that might help you act like your normal self again. He looked quite intrigued by the idea of acting like his old self. You really have an idea? I keep forgetting to do the robot voice. You really have an idea? What is it? Huh. What? Please try activating natural mode. Natural mode. He tapped his little hand on his chin, pressing that command as the small robot body flashed a bright green as his robotic eyes glowed green instead of red. His robotic body felt like it changed completely to the better, like he was now normal. Still a robot Toadal, but the movements were a lot more normal and fluid. It worked. Period. See if you can talk normally now. Okay, good, so we can talk it normal again, so I can do his normal voice. Wow, I didn't think something like that was in here. He felt much better, but was amazed at the fact he could have been acting like this instead of a stiff robot. He raised his robotic arms, using them smoothly for once, as he didn't have to worry. His robotic voice also changed to the normal Totodile. I can talk like normal again. I didn't know I could have been doing this the whole time. Oh my gosh. Yes. And if that's the case, that means we can still have fun together without the robotic stuff taking over. Period. Oh my. He looked over himself, still being robotic, as he raised his robotic arm before dropping it. Still metal, but the food was there to act like his old self as he stood up on his metal legs. If only I found this mode before. I wasn't acting like my old self. He still had to deal with the metal body, but his old attitude and speech came back. You could also see his robotic eyes glow a soft green, no longer having glowing red eyes. So his eyes are still glowing. Oh my sweet RCS, I'm going to. Don't finish that. You're still recording, Trent, so just shut up. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Man, Paul wants to go and do another one. Let's tell that on his normal self now. How in the world was that one to do with control his mind even though he was my Pokemon? Alright, so if I could. A soft green instead of the creepy red, that's even better. I honestly feel even more comfortable around you with those green eyes instead of the red ones. How did this robot thing make his eyes glow different colors? That's kind of creepy. I can understand the red because Toad's eyes are normally red, but what in the world? What's next? Blue? Yellow? Didn't it say it glowed blue or something earlier? He felt pleased that you felt more comfortable with him with his normal eyes, no longer glowing red. He glanced at himself in the reflection, seeing his robotic eyes are now green. I don't like glowing red eyes either. These green ones are better. He still had no idea what this mode was exactly, only that he didn't like that his robotic eyes were red. What even is natural mode anyway? It's supposed to make you act like yourself instead of being influenced by a robot. Programming. He was surprised hearing that. How did he have a mode like this? The real question was who put the mode inside of him in the first place? How did they get something like that? Do I have any other modes too? You probably do. Although if we try activating them, you may start acting more robotic again. He felt curious about it. He also felt worried. He wouldn't want to go back to acting robotic, but he felt curious. There could be more modes, but it's possible they'd make him act robotic again. I'd like to try it out, but I feel cautious. Should I still try it out? He was curious for the other possible modes he could have. He felt the urge to try even if it goes bad. Be careful. For all we know, you could have some kind of hostile mode. And I do not want to get attacked. Oh, frick that. Hostile mode. He doesn't want to put it in hostile mode. Maybe a few more modes? He was still curious. I'll try the others first before putting myself... No, don't you put yourself in the hostile mode. I'll try before putting myself into some hostile mode. What should I try first? Maybe training mode? They couldn't have put in a hostile mode, right? He said that in a more panicked tone. He looked for the possible mode he wanted to try instead of hostile. He wanted to be helpful, not hostile. Yeah, let's hope not. That might be like one side to the curse, besides the fact that somebody else can control his mind, is the fact that, oh, flick that, I don't want that to happen. No, I don't want that to happen. Alright.